All right, hello, welcome. Paul, thanks for joining. We are getting ready to get started. Go. Getting everything ready on the other screen here. Go, let's switch this back to daytime. There we are. See if you can't get everything to load in. Here we go. All right. Okay, welcome one and all to the Black Beanie stream. My name is Murphy. We're going to try and finish as much of the MetLife building as we can today. Namely, this underside area right here. The interior of the base, maybe. And then all the windows leading up the side of the tower. I am definitely in the mood to make some adjustments to the way the outside looks, though. Namely in regards to these pillars between the sections of the buildings. I'm going to replace these end stone... Not these ends, these are... Yeah, these are end stones. I'm going to replace those end stone wall pieces with just regular old smooth stone. Nothing crazy. There we go. Just so they stand out a little bit more. Oh, it's your first time. Well, thank you for joining, sir. It's good to have you. And I do appreciate you stopping by and the compliments on the building. We are far from finished, however. There's quite a bit left to go. But I think it's going to be fun regardless. Alright. Let's see how that looks from the front. Yeah, I'm thinking that looks a little better. We might wind up changing the color of them before all is said and done, but I think having blocks there instead of these wall pieces placed vertically on top of one another, I think that just... the contrast is a bit more apparent when viewing the building from afar. Go ahead and get these replaced. Let's replace the ones down here. Let's try not to break all of our windows. Alright, 2 spaces between these, just like that. Get rid of those. Last one. That way the ones up there and in the middle match these ones here. Alright, if it turns out we need to do anything else with those, we'll be sure to do that later. Excited for 115. What is 115? Is it something Minecraft related? Is this something I should know about? January 2019. Oh, it's the next update. The game-changing update. Ooh. Was announced in September, this update will focus on bug fixes and quality and performance improvements. Minecraft 1.5 has not been released yet, but this idea is dubbed the game-changing update. The update includes all new textures and added 4 new bosses and 3 new dimensions. The update added furniture, color planks, and other community-asked features. The game also added some new things like hydration and irrigation systems for farms and sinks, toilets, and tubs. What on earth? Sky Island dimension. Sharks, bears. Hovering inferno. Rattlesnake, hornets, mummies, and pharaohs. Okay. Pirates, elephants. Okie doke. Lions, ghosts. Zebras, giraffes, alligators, turkeys. Fox, deer. Bighorn sheep. Slime Lord, Giant Zombie, Elderwood. Man, there's so much. Red Dragon, Death Shark. Not a regular shark, but a death shark. Gas King, Reaper Ghost, sorry. And the Ender Dragon now has 250 health. Her breath is instant kill unless you have magma armor or higher. It is immune to any sword below diamond and is immune to bows. Oh my god. The Wither can now only be spawned in the Nether Fortress basement. It drops the Wither Sword and the Netherrack pickaxe. Now has 350 health. Haunted Forest biome, Enchanted biome, Volcano biome, Bamboo Forest, Deeper Ocean, Deeper. Flatlands Valley. Rework the desert, savanna, forest, plains, and jungles. Oh my god, look at all these new items. Pine sapling, maple sapling, cherry sapling, green apple sapling. The magma blade, tin ingot, copper ingot, uranium ingot? What on earth? My god. They added a couch and a comfy chair and a candle. They've added colored planks, stairs, slabs, doors, fences, fence gates, trapdoors, buttons, and pressure plates. Window shutters, curtains, stone cutters, copper pipes, tin pipes, red wire, and white blaze rods. The iron bars have seen some design changes, and each glass block is completely smooth, and when blocks are placed next to each other, they connect and the edges are removed on the sides that are touching. Huh. Well, damn. That's gonna be fun. So instead of glass looking like this grid pattern here, it's gonna look like just one solid pane of glass. It's gonna be good. It's been a long time since I've actually looked forward to an update from Minecraft. Gonna be a long one. We're trying to put these glass panes in these windows here. That's something I wish they'd bring back. Or at least allow with a mouse and keyboard. Just let me be able to place things as I'm going left like that. So I can fill this in without having to worry about it doing that. Because it's either that or I gotta get used to clicking real quick. Like that. Which isn't hard, but it's still a pain. Slush, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Slush, you'll be happy. We're getting all the windows in today. Someone keep track of how many times I do that. Because that's 3 already. 3 or 4 at least, at the very least. Please turn down the game sound. Sister is sleeping. Still want to hear without headphones equals comfier. Oh, sure, Slush. Anything for you. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's get the sound volume down to, say, 30-ish. Get the music down there as well. You let me know if that's too loud, alright? Could also just wake your sister up and have her watch the stream with us. I'm just saying. Gonna hit this up there. Gonna get some light on me here. There we go. That has to be 9 or 10 times I've done that now. 11. Ah. Come on now, there we go. For 1.5, make a giant beehive. Okay, sure. Bees! Oh! So many bees! B for beanie, ha ha ha. You know how some YouTubers have, like, custom Minecraft skins? I should petition to at least get a beanie. There we go. Alright. Boy. Ooh, it's gonna be a long day if I keep doing that. Either way, one side down. Look at that. Fantastic. Had a streak going. So how's everybody doing? I see there's 6 of you watching right now. What's everybody up to? Break the tedium. Horned helmet doesn't compare with the power of the beanie. I agree. I agree. The powers of all things bean. I sell beanie and beanie accessories. Somebody go get polar and carbon. The new 1.15 update for Minecraft has 2 new nether biomes, as well as new piglins, bees, as well as bee-related blocks, and eventually new improved mountains with goats. You sold me. You son of a bitch, I'm in! Oh, come on. I'm okay with terrain. I'm not bad. I just don't dabble with it too much. I'm really good at, like, molding terrain that's already there, not coming up with it on my own. To be honest, I always thought Minecraft looked like the terrain that Minecraft normally generates actually looks pretty good most times. It's just, I really wish that they would raise the maximum height and make mountains, like, you know, tall. Because at the moment, this building that I'm building right now is taller than the cloud layer. So it'd be really cool if they could get things a bit different there. It doesn't have to be realistic, but just, you know, some imposing mountains would be great. Yeah, if you could go ahead and make your mountains bigger, that'd be great. Ugh. You see, I completely agree with you, Slush. Completely. Like, it's a lot of fun exploring in Minecraft. Like, you know, say you start up a new survival map and you're just chilling and, you know, everything seems a bit big. But after you kind of explore your immediate area, figure out where you're going to build your mine and basically where base camp is going to be, I don't know. I feel like the terrain is just kind of a nuisance instead of something that you have to kind of overcome. So it's like I can literally just hop up the sheer face of any mountain as the game stands currently. So it'd be really cool if mountains were like, you know, big. So it's like if you wanted to climb a mountain, you had to climb a mountain. Yeah, bigger, more realistic biomes with biome-specific mobs, a lot more structures, as well as increasing the build limit. That last point, God, I want it so bad. I mean, I'm sure there's something I can do to remove the height limit. Some mod or something. I mean, I haven't looked it up or anything, but I can't imagine it doesn't already exist, but having it widely available for everybody would be great. Because I don't like screwing with my games like that. I mean, I've got Fallout and Skyrim and all that stuff, but Nexus Mod Manager works just fine. So you don't actually have to go into your files and screw with stuff. And if you want to delete them, you can just say, hey, delete these mods, and it does it. And your game is back to vanilla, no questions asked. Alright, side number 2. We got the skinny sides done. Now we just need to get these big boars. These big boars in the front and the back. Let's see how I want to do this. Ooh, interesting. Huh. A bit of a conundrum. You see what I mean? Like, gross. And I don't want solid blocks there. So I am just gonna do this. There's always something more to do. There we go. Sky's the limit is a slogan on Xbox. Yeah. Look, I love the Xbox like a child, but the limit is a lot lower than the sky. There we go. Let's go ahead and do it on this side. I think that's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the top part, just to mix things up. I'm going to do the top part above this band, on both sides, and then keep going from there. There we go. No! Okay. If you guys want to do me a favor and just let me know how the lag is. Like, how long does it take for you guys to type something and for me to respond to it? Because I've got it set, I've got the stream set to ultra low latency, which should be, like, as close to real time as we can get. So I just want to make sure that that's working for you guys. Because for the longest time, I was, forgetting to do that. A giant moon in the sky and fly to it. Paul, I normally stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I have been thinking about streaming a lot more than that. So if not multiple times a day, at least every day. Just for at least a few hours. Because there are tons of games that I play on a regular basis that I would love to share with you guys. But the regular edited content, that stuff isn't going anywhere. Like, the time between uploads may increase depending on what it is I'm making. I've actually decided to go ahead and make a tutorial on the Grand Central Station here and MetLife. So once I'm done with the MetLife building here, it's going to be maybe 2 weeks, hopefully somewhere around Christmas time, like back to back. I'll release those tutorials. Dude, Fallout 3, New Vegas, I will play the hell out of those for you guys. Absolutely. You don't even have to ask. 2 of my all-time favorites right there. Okay. All right. Let's get these in here. Ooh, boy, that's tall. Okay. There we go. Down we go. Looks like we have to do this 8 times per side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more over there. 4, 4. This is just so I can keep using glass panes, which, again, are frustrating as hell, but it gives so much, like, texture to the outside of the buildings. It keeps it from looking flat and boring. I'll stream Red Dead Redemption 2 if I can get my computer to run it. I'd have to buy it, so this may be something that I do after. I do have GTA though, GTA 5, so if you guys want to see that. I've already beaten the story, but I can start another one. Or just play online, but I don't have anybody else to play with, so. Slush, I would build down, but I'll show you why I don't in just a second. Oh, I forgot to put one there. It just won't follow up. Or it won't follow me down. But if I go up, it will. It's completely bizarre. But I'll tell you what, if I do it with a controller, this guy, it'll probably work. So let me plug this sucker in. There we go. All right. Yeah, see, now it works. Need to increase that sensitivity. That's a little better. I don't know why the controller just lets you descend more slowly. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Either way, I'll be saying this until the day I die. It's the best optimized version of Minecraft was the Xbox One and PlayStation 3 editions of the game. They were so good. It could have to do with the refresh rate. For some reason, it's bouncing back and forth between 60 and 75. I run the stream at 60, so that might be why it wants to run at 60, but my computer, or I'm sorry, the refresh rate for my monitor is 75, so it's also wanting to do that? Don't know. If I had a fancy pants 144 hertz monitor, maybe it would be even worse. Who knows? Man, I have not used a controller to play this game in a little bit. Not regularly, at least. There we go. And all of them, yes. All right. Let's build her up. See, isn't that so much better? Being able to just go up and down and up and down. Keep things nice and smooth on an even keel. I mean, I'll do as much as I can with the controller. It's just not as precise as using the mouse and keyboard. It's not like it isn't comfortable, though. And it's weird because when Halo Reach dropped for the Xbox, it also dropped for the Xbox One, I'm sorry, for PC. So when I played it on PC, I was like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I've never played Halo on a PC before with mouse and keyboard. It was so smooth and precise. And then I go onto the Xbox and I don't know, it felt a little bit better, if that makes sense. Like something about just using the controller for combos and stuff, and maneuvering and jumping, and using the bumpers to melee and the triggers for throwing grenades just feels so good. And then I always get surprised by the rumble feature. Okay. Let's put some windows in. God, I hate that it doesn't do that anymore. Ugh. All right. I'll switch back to the controller when I need it. There we go. Nope. Still Windows, unfortunately. Oh boy. After all that talk I just gave about the accuracy of a mouse and keyboard. Okay. That's a good song. That's a real good song. That's the song that played at the very end of the story, right? When he does that last, like, long ride out there on his horse. Yeah, I'm using a wired mouse. Wired mouse, the little keyboard, and a little mouse pad. Nope, I got all the gaming paraphernalia. It's all RGB, does the light up stuff. And spared no expense. Except make no mistake, I absolutely did. Speaking of Jurassic Park references, do you guys like park simulators? So like Jurassic Park Operation Genesis or Jurassic Park, or I'm sorry, Jurassic World Evolution? Because I got both of those on here. And Paul, I would love to get Red Dead Redemption 2 on this computer. I've got it for the Xbox, and I could stream the Xbox to the computer. That wouldn't be too hard. It just wouldn't be the best quality. There we go. Capitalism or communism? Let's not. Slush, I feel like that's what everybody just got through, or just got done with on Thanksgiving. SMP Live. At its exact location. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Nope, still got this one. Come on, there we go. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Brennan, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Boy, that would that would be something. Hopefully by the end of the month, I've got 2 more tutorials coming out. One on MetLife building here, and I've gone ahead and decided to do a tutorial on Grand Central Terminal here, which hopefully will be fine. Definitely not the most realistic buildings, but we'll get them done. Your sister was downstairs the whole time. Plot twist. boy, okay, there we go. Always miss just... One of these days. One of these days. I got like, what, a half of those? So Slush, is that your way of saying that you want me to turn the volume back up? Because I can do that. I can absolutely do that. One hour of Windows. Hey, look, I can switch it up a little bit. I wanted you guys to be here for every step of the process. I have no problem finishing up the building in my own time. And saving the exciting stuff like, floors and stairs for you guys. But it's going to be good, though, because once we put the windows in, we can light it up. What's poppin', boys? The panes are poppin'. Popping panes. Boys. Get a rip in the chat for Pan Am. I'll give you an F. F's in the chats. Skip onto the roof lighting A. I will do the lighting when it is the right time to do the lighting. It's all a process. Infuriating, incredible process. F, F, and F. Boys, swear to God. I'm gonna turn into Randy Savage over here. Either that or Hulk Hogan. See, I can get it going right, but I can't get it going left. Or either. I can't do either. I'm terrible. Ooh, is it good? What happened, Slush? Did it just lag out, or...? Because I was having problems with my internet earlier today, too. And I would not like for the internet to go out while I'm in the middle of this. Especially if I'm, like, doing a whole bunch, and it turns out I've been offline for an hour. Hey, Paul, thank you so much. We will see you on Wednesday. You can also check out the new tutorials, hopefully by the end of the month. Look for them around, hopefully around Christmas time. It'll be my gift to all of you. Boop. Boop. 3 subs this stream? Really? How can you tell? Colin, I am trying to build it to some degree. You'll see the way I've got it laid out here. To my back would be north, and then obviously I'm facing south. I'm trying to build a sort of facsimile of it. Like, the MetLife building is actually much shorter than this, and it's actually way further away from the Empire State Building, but we're trying to get it, like, somewhat. At least just place the buildings where they would be in real life, if that makes sense. So, like, well, the Chrysler building, which I'm doing after this, will be, like, right over there. Maybe a block or two over. And it might also be insanely tall, just so I can get the details in there. What am I doing? Oh, you looked at the beginning, Slush? Wait, where the hell was I? I was over here. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Ooh, okay. Windows, 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 windows. Can't have a building without windows. Pardon my squeaky chair. As a non-American, did I build all the roads without world edit? Yes. Yes, I did. One of my goals is to not use like mods or programs or anything to cheat it, basically. And I shouldn't say cheated, because obviously you still need to like plan and do the work. But yeah, I just want to make my builds more accessible. Like when I make tutorials, I want to make sure that when I'm building it, it'd be the same exact process that someone who's playing it on like the Switch would have to do, you know? Non-American miles and pounds are just wrong, and there is blocks. What is a block? It's kind of hard to explain, because it's different depending on where you go. Yeah, so it's like a block isn't really like universal. So a block is basically just one of these, like this rectangle. So it's like just a section in the pattern of the city where the buildings will go. That's a block. So they can be huge or they can be tiny. It's basically just one of those little circle or squares in the grid, and that's a block. Yeah, I mean it saves a lot of time, I'm sure, but I've never really used it before, and there's something really good about just losing yourself in a Minecraft world for like a few hours. Like, it's one of the reasons that I have literal thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in Minecraft, like already logged. Like, I've got a couple thousand hours logged just on my Xbox One X. And that's only since I've gotten an internet connection that's reliable. Like, back when I lived, Jesus, like 50 miles north of here, back when I lived with my parents. Ooh, boy. No reliable internet. Still logged in thousands of hours. On the Xbox One edition alone, not counting the version I had on my computer back then, or the Xbox 360, or the PlayStation 3, or the PlayStation 4, or my phone. Even though that's one of the things that I disliked about Bedrock when it first dropped, was that it was just Minecraft Pocket Edition for every single platform. Same UI, and it just wasn't optimized at all. I kind of liked what we had going on, but you'd still have thousands of hours, but just more builds. Yes, yes, that's true. That's very true. I mean, one of the big things that I guess I did when I started playing on the PC and everything is like I just committed myself to playing on super flat worlds if I was going to build really big, you know, cities and everything. Like if I wanted to, because what I did on my Xbox version was I started up in a regular world and built my cities there. So, oh, I should stop. There we go. So what I would do on the Xbox was clear out like entire mountain ranges just by my lonesome. That's it. Like sometimes I'd get my girlfriend on there to help me clear stuff out, and it would be hours and hours of just listening to podcasts and clearing out dirt. And those are the moments where I wish I had World Editor. But just putting some streets in, like, that doesn't take very long. By comparison, it doesn't take very long. Because, yeah, I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world. I like doing it. Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely use TNT. But as I would, like, build my city, and I would, like, build it up to, like, the edge of a mountain, I would like, okay, well, I just need to use TNT to clear out this mountain, and I would wind up, like, destroying half of all of the city that was right next to that mountain. So I was like, oh, okay. It was just easier not bothering with TNT and trying to find ways to control the blast and all that stuff. So like if this wasn't a super flat world, like if this was a regular world and I had to clear out mountains, absolutely I would be using World Editor. No question about it. Trying to build a whole county on my Technic mod pack. It's a server me and my friends have been playing on. The mod pack name is the Anarchy mod pack. Well, how's that going? What, like, are you just building a county from scratch, or are you basing it off of one in real life? A mod pack with no rules? Yeah, Anarchy mod pack? I'm curious as to what the Anarchy mod pack is. Indeed. Up is down, left is right. We're getting closer, boys. We're getting there. Just from scratch? Cool. Very cool. I'm sure that's going to look really good. I've tried to build a few skyscrapers from scratch, and they don't wind up looking too bad. But the best ones are always the ones based off of real buildings. When I start putting some filler buildings in between these big ones here, they won't be too complicated, but they'll look pretty cool. Slushy, no, don't say that. We are well into the halfway mark when it comes to these windows. To be honest, once we do this, once we get that side and that side done, smooth sailing. So it definitely won't take too much longer. Calling it Lokia? Or is that Iotia? Is that a capital I or a lowercase l? We've made a governing system with a post server and laws, and we hold elections and stuff. Well, that sounds interesting. But I thought you said it was an anarchy mod. So there are rules. Or are they just rules that you make up yourselves? No Minecraft rules. So no squeakies. Custom NPC mod, so there's a whole economic system that uses schmeckles. Do you guys have intergalactic cable too? All the leaders are corrupt and they all sell drugs. Oh god. The dark side of Minecraft. Same old story, just Morty's killing Morty's. Really? There we go. What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing the button. I'm like, wait, why did that happen? They sell drugs to get people to vote for them. Okay. Just like real life. It's exactly the same. Opiate of the masses. I'd just sell like mac and cheese or something. That's really all a candidate would need to do to get me to vote for them. Or at least consider them. Free mac and cheese for all. Put your tax dollars to work. Is it made with a roux? Or is it just Kraft Scooby-Doo shaped mac and cheese? Like, are we using cavatappi pasta here? Some Gruyere cheese? Some cheddar? There's that oily cheese Velveeta substitute garbage. That's what I want to know. That would be an interesting server to be like an outlier. Someone who comes in as a stranger, witnesses everything, and they can like choose whether or not they want to help the established order or upset it. It's just that one game that takes place in space, Elite Dangerous or whatever the heck it is. Whichever is the one with the gigantic online economy. There we go. And then eventually when a person gets into power and they do not like someone, they send them to a work camp that is just mining dirt forever. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna report you to Mojang. Is this what you wanted? This is what people are using your platform for. Torture and imprisonment. The haves have everything, and the have-nots have nothing but dirt. Gonna go there, break into your server, start a workers' rebellion. You have nothing to lose but your dirt. God, I felt like I was really on top of this the other day. Now it's like I can't seem to get it going. Oh, Slushy, goodbye. You have a good night, man. Good night, my fellow gamer. Yeah, sleep tight. Don't let the lag bite. May your connection be green and your kills victorious. One of the best ways to ruin the government is to just crash the currency and then all of the NPCs get mad and just leave. Where do they go? I wish it wouldn't accelerate like that. Like, if I wanted to accelerate, let me double tap it or something. They need to add some controls in to see how fast you want to move your character. Which is really only for creative mode, in my opinion, but... I'm just tired of that slow start and then it starts speeding up. It's like, just let the speed be uniform. One time someone put a bunch of chunk loaders down, and that just crashed the server, so that works too. I'm just gonna burn it all down. Alright, we're almost done with these windows here. Which means that the only ones that we'll have left to do are the ones up top, and that won't take long at all. Nowhere near as long as this. And then we can throw some torches in here. All right, there we go. Looking pretty good. There we go. Getting messages from people. Boom. Okay. Yeah, see, this won't take long at all. All right, 4 more times. 3 more times, actually. Okay. Doo-doop, 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 doo-doop. All right, one here and then one here. Saying for experience, it's not a good pickup line to say, hey, want to join my corrupt communist Minecraft server? Has not worked to this day. Well, I wasn't where you wanted us to join, but it does seem a bit on the edgy side. Might be hard to adapt into the community there. All those NPCs don't sound very nice. Everyone's on drugs or using blood money to run the government. There we go. Do one more. There we go. It's just that flat. And we'll go ahead and do this one. Oh boy, there we go. We are getting there. There we go. Now let's just get this side done and that side done, and we... I do, but I haven't really set it up or anything. If I'm being entirely honest with you, I don't even remember the name of it. I just gotta go to my email and figure it out. Or figure it out. Not figure it up. All right, there's that side. And yeah, about the Discord server, Colin. Once this channel hits like 1,000 subscribers, then I'll start worrying about integrating like all the different forms of I'll start worrying about all the different forms of like social media integration and like Discord servers and Twitter and getting everything set up. Because once you hit 1,000, there's just, from what I understand of the process, there's just a way more that you can do to engage with your audience. Because like right now, I can't even send out like an update to everybody that subscribes to my channel to say like, hey, I'm going to be streaming here, here, and here. Like they either need to show up for a stream and hear me say it, or they just need to happen to follow me on Twitter. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for following me on Instagram. I don't really do much, or post much gaming related on Instagram. I do, but the majority of the time it's nonsense. I've got like political memes, I've got pictures of the food that I make, all sorts of stuff. But if the people clamor for more gaming content, I will give them more gaming content. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Colin. Were I to make it, I would hope that all of you people who show up for every stream would join, because that would make this a lot more interesting. That way we could like actually talk to one another instead of having to rely on this chat here. I could set up voice chat. I could also set up just like regular old type chat, because I think that's all I've got set up there right now. I'm not entirely positive. But I know that once we hit 1,000, it's going to be like Patreon integration. It's going to be Twitter, Facebook, and Discord, and Instagram. It'll all get wrapped together. Let's get some torches in here. I'm gonna light this sucker up. Actually, I'm gonna mark where my floors are gonna be. Come on. I think Slush was right. This was definitely frame rate related. The fact that it's not following me around. Like it'll stop before I'm done. See? So that'll be level with that, and then this floor here. There we go. Frustrating. One last floor. And then we'll light up this bottom part here. Ooh, I pulled it all the way out. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Colin. Yeah, packed ice would be a pretty good... Did you use it in the normal texture pack, or did you use it in the same texture pack that I use? But yeah, I'm glad that you liked the tutorial. And that you still switched it up on your own. And definitely, like, quality is a... like, frame rate and resolution are a huge deal for me. Making sure that audio quality is good. I'm glad it stood out. And the reason it seemed so calm was probably because it was 100% scripted. Trying very hard not to be hyperbolic or just verifiably insane. Normal texture pack? Okay, cool. Yeah, I use the natural texture pack here. I don't really remember what packed ice looks like in the normal one, but I can't imagine it's too different. It's like that really pale blue. My goodness, what am I doing? There we go. There we go. That stuff looking good. Come on. There we go. Come on, there we go. There. All right. This base here, I think I'm gonna light up differently. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that yet. But for this office-like area up here, I'm just going torches on the spaces between the windows. That's it. 2 bricks up from the bottom. And I like my interiors very, very bright, so I tend to kind of overdo it a little with the torches, but it is what I like to do. There. Put one right there, just for good measure. Yeah, so you didn't like build an interior or anything for your building, which is totally fine, by the way. You do not have to build an interior if you do not want to. Whoa. There we go. I'll just do the same thing down here. This building is going to be so ridiculously large. It's going to be a nightmare to build all the floors up and down the inside of it. But I do actually look forward to getting it done. I should be able to get it done this week. Absolutely this week. Shouldn't be any doubt. Wednesday, Friday, 2 more sessions. Should be good. They'll be really long sessions, but we'll get them done. Oh, that's really interesting. Electric wires up the building. I need to start fiddling with mods. Everybody says they're a lot of fun. I tend not to, for the same reason that I mentioned earlier, but a lot of people swear by them. Stop it! There we go. It's a slippery slope. What makes you say that? One day you just want more ores, and then you have cars and every food in existence. That's fair. That makes sense. I was the same way with Fallout 4. Not so much Skyrim, but definitely Fallout 4. Because Fallout 4's got that settlement building mechanic, so I was just like, okay, I want to have a better time with this. So it's like what started out as just wanting to make sure that I could actually clean up dirt and debris in my settlements. Eventually I've got like Thomas the Tank Engine as a companion. You know, the best way to light up your building is to do it at night. Fun for the server, though, and the more the better, because it makes it more like real life. That's true. I mean, you've already got enough stuff going on in that server to emulate, like, an actual economic and, like, government system. Why not put cars and electrical wires in your buildings? But, like, can you actually drive the cars? That'd be pretty dope. There we go, we're getting there. We're getting there. sure I'm not sitting out of frame. There we go. So you can drive them, and you have freeways that are like 4 lanes and go for thousands of blocks. City to city with trains, but now you can use cars. Man, how big is this? Just started using planes as well? That's awesome. I gotta get into some of these mods. It sounds fun. It's like Grand Theft Auto Minecraft Edition. Come on, there we go. All right. Oh, nope, I still got one more. Oops. There we go. See what that looks like from the outside. There we go. $3,200-ish blocks across. One freeway that spans the whole way and the other that branches out from there. That's insane. Like, genuinely crazy. It's cool, though. Like, it's really cool. It's just gigantic. Like, I honestly could not tell you how many blocks this is. I mean, in total, but I know it's gigantic. So if something is just 3,200, or like, yeah, 3,200 blocks in a straight line across, like, that's enormous. Wolf, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Good to have you back. We are currently in the middle of putting floors and lights on the inside of our building. Well, not floors, but the lines where our floors are eventually going to be. So nothing too complicated. We'll get into that mind-numbing task either next time or the time after. It'll be one of those things where I get the staircases done first, and then we worry about filling in the floor around it. Determine how extravagant we want it to look. We got Wolf, we got Colin. We're here. It's a party. Alright, that's that side. Let's get this side done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy peasy. Blue's like, hold on. I've been here for a while. The Blue Wolf. It's alright, Blue. We got Colin here now. We're all part of the club. There we go. Okay. So now we just gotta get some more torches in here. This is the part in my tutorials where you'd see me looking at it from the outside and it'd be playing at like 2,000 times the normal speed. There is a reason for that. There's a tall one here. The Helmsley building is the one that's right across the street from the back of the MetLife building, right? Is that the one you're referring to? Because I'll build that eventually, you know, just so there's a place for these elevated streets to go. But the next building is the Chrysler building. For sure. Ooh, let me check. I got the message, but I don't think there's a picture attached. There we go. Yeah, don't you worry, Blue. We're gonna do the Chrysler building. Absolutely. We get all these fancy New York buildings out of the way, and then we can head overseas and start building some stuff in some other countries. Although I do think I said that after the Chrysler building, we're going to do the Sears Tower. Or the Willis Tower, whatever you want to refer to it as. Even though that one's pretty easy. Steel, welcome. Don't worry about being late, we got some time to go. We are just lighting the interior, and we are making some lines for where our floors are eventually going to go. But you did miss the part that drove Slushy to sleep, which is us putting in all the glass. That took a good long time. But our new guy Colin here, he's been here for the whole time. He is the newest bean. Do I ever arrive in Inwood? You'll have to elaborate. There we are. I'm just gonna get these sides done. We'll see, Steel. Don't you worry. There we go. All right, 3 more. Brrr. Steel, remind me what it was you wanted to collaborate on again. You said you had a world that you were working on? Midtown, like Midtown, Manhattan. Oh my. On Xbox, ooh. Do you know my my gamer tag on Xbox? It's the same as all my other accounts, pretty much. Yeah, Colin, I couldn't see it. I did get the message, though. It was just the text of whatever you sent. No picture. Don't know why. Here, Steel, this is my gamer tag right here. Right above my little character. And if you're playing on the Bedrock Edition on Xbox, I'll be able to play on the computer and just load into your world or whatever. And Wolf, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to build everything. I've already built a little bit. But we'll see. I also need to familiarize myself a bit more with the layout of the city. Because at the moment it's just building like iconic buildings, putting them sort of where they are. Like putting them at like the appropriate relative distance from one another. Distance and direction. And then all the little buildings that I'm going to put between them to fill up the empty space, that's just going to be junk. Like, that's not going to be based on anything. Now, they're not going to look bad, but they'll, they won't be based on, like, Google Maps or pictures or anything. I might look at Google Maps to see which ones need to be tall and which ones need to be short, but won't be too much. Dear Lord, come on. Has anybody seen Polar? Where is that boy? Our Canadian friend to the north. Don't worry, Colin. You didn't miss anything. All we did is put some more torches in the building, and now we just gotta put some floors in, too. Or at least just the line for where the floors are going to be. Uncle Norman followed me. Got it. Boop. There's that. Yeah, I'll be sure to look up the info on that Discord server, because I started it a long time ago. Around the time that I actually started doing stuff on YouTube. But all 12 of my subscribers back then weren't too keen on joining up. So I gotta look up the details and stuff and figure it out. But there's not going to be much of a way for me to get the info out to you guys unless you guys like follow me on Instagram or on Twitter or anything. There we go. Go. Did that side? Yes. Let's do this one. What's the biggest city I have ever made in Minecraft? I showed it on one of my old streams, back when we were doing the Grand Central Terminal. I haven't made many cities, but I did make one on the Xbox One edition of Minecraft. And it's respectable. It's nothing insane. Like, you can find some truly stunning cities and buildings and castles and stuff on YouTube here, Reddit, anywhere that you can find like Minecraft stuff. And mine was pretty good. You can tell that it was like something that I was doing when I first got interested in making these gigantic buildings. Because like there really aren't even any roads. There was no foresight employed in the making of it. Yeah, what about you guys? What's the biggest crap you guys have ever built? Eh? Huh? Server tried to send me stuff on Insta. Let's load up here. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got the pictures. Ooh. These ones right here. That's a map of the freeway? Good lord. Got the buildings there. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, look at that. Looks really cool. Yeah, check these out. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Check that city out, huh? That's pretty cool. One of these looks like a Pizza Hut. Oh, my two buildings sitting in the middle. Very cool. Yeah, I like your Empire State Building. I like the brick you decided to use that. And you're right, the what is it? The packed ice looks really good. Or the solid ice, whatever it's called, looks really good for the World Trade Center. There we go. All right. Okay, so 1, 2. World Edit helps a lot. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I need to get on that. At least that way I can earn Slushy's respect. Almost there. All right. Last one right over here, and then we can finish illuminating the tower at least. Grr, there we go. Ah, okay, there we go. Man, you can build one floor and copy and paste the whole way up? Good lord. No wonder everybody uses that. I'll tell you what, I'll see if I can't do a series of videos or maybe just a series of streams where I use World Edit, because I feel like with the amount of time I spend just doing regular stuff in like vanilla Minecraft, like no mods or anything, I feel like I'd be able to make something pretty cool in World Edit. Once I figure out how to use it, of course. Whoop. Alright. Check this out, boys. It is looking good. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more floors, which shouldn't take any time at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See? No time at all. Tell you what I am gonna do. That is gonna look like that. Just because it's the top floor, and you always gotta do something fancy for the top floor. Okay. Ball! Just made some pancakes and watching some Minecraft. Part of this balanced breakfast. we go. Got the top floor done. I mean, lighting-wise. And trust me, there's going to be, like, pillars and stuff on the inside to, illuminate the dark spots once we get the ceiling in. How on earth did I manage to do that? There we go. I managed to forget those. There we go, come on. All right. How are your pancakes, Paul? Had to buy 32 gigs of RAM just to run the server. Oh my god. A friend of mine back in the day when Ark Survival was still really big, and I know that game has like a dedicated, you know, player base now, but for a few years there it was, especially early in the decade, it was really, really big. And he wanted to set up an Xbox server for everybody, so he would play it on his really nice computer, but he had his other Xbox One constantly on, constantly loaded into the world so everybody could like tap into it. It was janky, but he figured out a way to do it. MetLife building is pretty cool. I like it. It's a very unique building. It's not a complicated building, it's just unique. Unique New York. Unique New York. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Come on, Paul, you gotta get back to me about those pancakes. I gotta know. What's the topping? What's the brand? Steel, what's up? All right. Got the lighting done here. Let's go ahead and put in the rest of these floor markers, just so we know where everything's going to be. Yeah, easy. There we are. a Flatiron building is simple. I wouldn't say it's easy. I shouldn't say things like buildings are easy or difficult, because making gigantic buildings in Minecraft without the help of programs or anything it's tedious. It's tedious, it takes a while. I mean, you can ask Colin here, who uses World Edit regularly. It's way easier, but simple buildings are definitely easier than complicated buildings. Like, building this is less mentally taxing, I guess, than Grand Central Terminal. Because Grand Central Terminal is worrying about the dimensions of hallways and this and that, and how do we get this arch to look that way? How do we build a clock tower in the middle of the floor area there? How do we get the spacing between the windows right so that it matches like the curves in the ceiling? It's crazy. Just got all the band kids mad at you for saying Minecraft is more important than band. I mean, you're only gonna play an instrument for so long. You can play Minecraft forever. Oops. Alright, Steel, see you later. Thanks for stopping by, man. We will be having another stream on Wednesday, either around the same time or a little earlier. I'm hoping for a little earlier. Yeah, the older buildings are great. They're the ones, that, in my opinion, that look best in Minecraft. Because you always got to kind of thin-angle things a little bit to make modern buildings look good. Certain modern buildings look good in Minecraft. And a lot of them will only look good from a distance. Some of the ones with the really crazy curves and angles. That's when you have to start treating it like pixel art. Okay. Well, there we go. How's about we hop on out of the building and take a look at it from a distance? How about from inside our tunnel here? Alright. So say we're coming up out of the tunnel. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Ooh. Why does it look like there's one long stripe right there? Why you be this way? Ugh. The lighting glitches in this game, guys. There. Let's try this again. Renaissance Center from Detroit. Yeah, circles are pretty tough. Anything circular is tough. That's why making domes in Minecraft is not easy. Anyways, here we go. Headed northbound, coming up on the bridge. Looking at our Grand Central Terminal and our MetLife building right there. It's looking very, very good. I'm trying to figure out how I want to make the MetLife logo. Because I've got space for it up here. I just got to figure out how I want it to stand out. It'll be tough. Okay. So, I'm actually going to do... This was black concrete that I used right here. Is that what that is? I think so. Yeah. I'm going to add another line of this. There we are. Right. Ooh. Okay. I'll go on that. So I will put... let's just stick to end rods. I think they're probably the best bet for a lot of stuff. No! Can't have that. Mm. Come on now. Alright, so I'm going to illuminate the back portion here to create a little contrast. So it's not so dark up here. Oh, that's too bad. Are you playing on Bedrock or Java? Might be a silly question, but I don't know which one everybody likes to mod. Java. Okay, that makes sense. All right. There we go. So how are we going to make this logo? Yeah, MetLife is on both sides. And then there are these sort of star patterns on this side of the building, which we'll figure out how to deal with. Could just use smooth quartz stairs. Something along those lines. Although it's set in way more, like, into the building. So it'll be interesting to try and figure it out. Pan Am, yep. That is what it would have looked like. It is indeed. Have you guys seen the way that they want to, like, or there are these kind of I guess artist renderings of how they want the MetLife building to look? M. God, it looks terrible. Okay. Erg. You know, I'm going to do something that I don't often do, and I'm going to look up to see how someone else did it in Minecraft. They're not gonna like change it. They just want to like modernize it. So it's like, I'll see if I can't find a picture. No, it didn't look bad up front. Oh, wait. which one did you see? Yeah, they want to make it look more modern and, like, all that glass. Man, someone made an absolutely obnoxiously large version of this in their world. Far bigger than mine. So, we're going to see what we can do. Yeah, it's got like all that blue glass and everything. Don't know what I was expecting there. Okay, good. It crashed. Yeah. And they really didn't have to do much to get this thing to stick out. But for us, it's going to stick out pretty badly. So we will see. What we can do. And I'm just fiddling right now, so don't take this as gospel, what I'm doing right now. So Colin, this is funny. I have basically a thing that lets me like moderate what comments are posted. And because you misspelled Hancock as Handcock, I had to approve your comment. Kind of funny. Have I heard of Wirtschafts Gaudi? I have not heard of that. Man, I'm disappointed you can barely see this. Yeah. A song. Well, that's not awful. Not a huge fan. Part of this has to do with the color scheme. I chose quartz for my building, and at the moment it's looking like that's kind of keeping me from figuring this out. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, no, I don't like that either. Huh. Got diorite. Could use diorite. That has black outlines on it. That might work. There it is. Was it a good song? Hmm. I like this less than I thought. We're gonna go with regular diorite. And not the polished, because the polish has those black lines. Specific reason that I liked it before, I dislike it now. Yeah, there we go. It's not bad. Something tells me I can get away with a little something extra, though. And do something like this. No, I don't like that either. You think normal diorite looks better, Paul? I think so too. I think so too. How do you mean slabs on walls? Like, why isn't there a vertical slab that you can put against walls and stuff? Don't know. All I know is that it would make my life a lot easier. Stop it! There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do something kind of like that. Which was a little point I could make there. Oh, does it really? Man, that'd be really cool. Might need to scooch this over some. That. And then. Yeah, gonna need to scooch it over a little. But I think we're definitely on the right track now compared to where we were. It's just going to take up more of the front of the building than I would actually like. Which again is fine. I'd rather have it actually say MetLife than have to settle for something worse than that. Alright, that's met. 1, 2, 3. Let's put the I in MetLife. Okay. And then we got this piece here. That. That might be a little big there. Actually, how did I think I did it differently over here. Did it like... No. Because it's a lowercase e, so I want it to look kind of like that. Just do like that. Polar! Hey, welcome! But YouTube doesn't bother, you know? It's okay. Yes, Colin, there will be a stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry, Wednesday. I apologize. You did make it, Polar. There's not much left to go, but it'll probably take us a second to get it done. So you, sir, are in luck. I'm gonna lower this down some, see if that makes a difference. Makes a huge difference, okay. Ooh. Hi, Polo, you didn't miss much. All we did was we got the windows in and we lit up the interior. That was literally it. The majority of the time I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to actually make the MetLife logo look like the MetLife logo. Instead of the Het Life logo. Alright, let's see what that looks like during the daytime. Not too bad. Again, it would benefit if the background was darker. Same shit, different day. I'm telling you. And again, I won't be too upset if I don't even get a MetLife logo that I like. It's not the end of the world. Because I can always just make it darker. You know? Again, I only have like a limited amount of blocks that even look good. Yeah, that would be the probably the smartest thing to do. I did search here. I'll show you the picture that I've been using. See how that looks? Zoom in on it. See how they did it there? Their building is obviously much wider and much taller than ours. So they've got a lot more space to maneuver here. They also made theirs darker. But if we look at an actual picture of the MetLife building, let's open this in a new tab. I will take it over here. Oh, why is it so small? Hold on. I'm gonna take this over here. You'll see that it's much darker along the top. So we weren't necessarily wrong to make these kind of like a grayish off-white color with the quartz. Granted, it's not as, sparkling, clean white as the Chrysler building will be, but I definitely don't regret it. It doesn't look like this. Not at all. Like, you can compare the two. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking is I need to find a way to make this darker here. And I think the best way to do that would probably be to either thin these up a little, maybe with diorite, do something along these lines. Because I really wish there was like a quartz wall. I don't understand why there isn't one. You know? It just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. Like, why they'll have some pieces, but they won't have the corresponding piece in like a different color. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't we want quartz walls? Why diorite? And of course, that's what the top would look like. So it would definitely have more dark. It would make it stand out a lot better. We could do something along these lines. That way it doesn't look like they're just kind of coming out of nowhere. God bless America. There we go. Something along those lines. I'm going to try it out for the whole front just to get a sense of what we're looking at here. Because if it winds up being something I like, then I'm going to use it. Because one thing I've been concerned about is that the top just doesn't look dark enough, you know? Come on, there we go. Alright, and you guys should let me know what you think of this. Because if we think it ruins the whole aesthetic of the thing, then I'm not going to keep it. But if it's something we can tolerate, and it makes the logo stand out a little better, I think we should go for it. And if anything, in the tutorial I eventually make out of this, I'll just say to use a different color block instead of quartz. Although I do think quartz looks really good. Alright. The new top. I already see a hole that I poked in it. There. What do we think? Looks better? Okay. We'll go ahead and do that all the way around. Good, I'm glad. You know, and if I'm honest, I think I can make this a little skinnier right up here at the top. I think what I mean, tighten this up a little like that, so there's not quite so much of a gap. And I can get these a little higher. Yeah, let's do that. There's still plenty of illumination that's going to come out from behind them. Colin, welcome back. Colin, meet Polar. Polar, meet Colin. Colin is our new sub. The new bean. Polar, Slush, and Blue. These guys are OG beans. Well, that failed. There we go. See, now with that height increase on the back there by a little bit, I can make these a little taller. And I think that, in turn, will help with how this looks. And if in that new Minecraft update they decide to add some... Because I didn't really read through all of the patch notes, but... Because Paul was the one who brought it up earlier. I think Paul was, yeah. Is Paul still here? Paul, did you finish your pancakes? Sorry, I'm getting off course. No, but, if they decide to release, like, quartz walls, I will be a happy camper. Galactus. I wouldn't say 90 to 100%. I'd say the exterior is probably about that. But the interior is completely empty. So still a long way to go there. That won't be too bad. Once we get that going. That's just a lot of repetition. So yeah. There, now we've got a more appropriate looking exterior. Let's go ahead and replace these. I'm thinking with either quartz or diorite, because it's just, you can't see them. So, let's see what diorite looks like. Too much juxtaposition. Let's go just regular old quartz. Oh, we could do quartz pillars. Haven't used those yet this build, have we? And yes, Polar, Paul, who was in the chat earlier, disappeared for a little bit, and then he came back announcing that he had made himself some pancakes and was watching Minecraft, and I don't know, I asked him what type of pancakes he was eating, what he put on them, and we just haven't heard from him. So I'm assuming that they were good. Hancock building. Let me look that up. Ooh. This is the one in Chicago. Sears Tower Light. That is an interesting building. I know for a fact that all of those vertical bits, I would keep those on the outside. Whole bunch of black glass between them. And then on the inside, I would focus on that crisscross X pattern. That's all I know. That's all I do. That would be it. What on earth? Okay, I like that a little better. What if the pancakes ate him? I'll tell you what, these quartz columns would certainly look better right here. Yeah, I like that better. It might not look like it does in real life, but I like it better. I think I'm going to get rid of the black glass behind it and put some black concrete. Either that or I'll move the black glass back a little bit to create some more space. Speaking of eating things, Galactus, did you eat any galaxies this morning? Because I noticed that our world is still intact. NBC2 News. Fireman Sam you like. Galactus slacking over there. Well, I ate a star. Give you gas. Black shulker box. Huh. Taco Bell on steroids, and it feels terrible. NBC2 News. You are being a delinquent. I will put you in timeout. Never thought I'd say that to a news station. It's funny, Colin, it's YouTube made me screen your comment about the Hancock building, but I don't know, this whatever this spam thing is here, it's not at all filtering that. Gotta love good old YouTube. Makes your body go loco. Galactus, you gotta lay off the stars for a little bit, man. Gonna get indigestion. Well, thank you, NBC2 News. I appreciate the support. Oh no, I already did that. I am just trying to give the illusion that there's more space behind these pillars here on the outside. Just like that. Take your time, Polar. Do what you gotta do. I definitely meant can. Can. So that's my bad. It is a figure of speech I use incorrectly all the time. So I'll probably make that mistake again. Oh my god. Do a scale, like I try to make scale models or as close as I can, but like scaled 100%, holy shoo. What Galactus said. It's not as big as Galactus, but you know, it's big. It'd be fun. I mean, I'm sure there are YouTube videos of people who've made, if not scale, or if not lifelike, at least, you know, scale models. There we go. Yeah, I understand what you meant. Wish there was a way to change the build limit. I mean, Colin, you said you use mods all the time. Is there a mod that allows you to increase the build limit? Take your time, Galactus. Take your time. And welcome back, Polar. Say we've had just about everybody who normally shows up except for Josh and Isaiah. Oh, I missed one. Slush was here earlier. Oh, Carbon hasn't shown up yet. Might be really, really late for him, though. He's out there in the UK. Okay. Oh, it corrupts your files? That's sad. That's sad. These don't look so dark during the day. Let's see how they look during the night. These bands here are the quarter mark and the 2 or 3/4 marks. I think the top looks better. I agree with Polar on that one. Midnight. Yeah, okay, you can see the black glass now. Because if I don't keep the black glass, I'm just going to put this black concrete behind it. Just like I did up top. Alright, let's see if we can get the words MetLife to look nice up here. Okay. So let's give Quartz a shot. I already dislike it. Oh, that was regular quartz? Yeah, they're gonna have outlines on them no matter what. Alright. Maybe if we go back to diorite. Like, I wish there were just white stairs. You know? Like, give me concrete stairs. White concrete stairs. Stuff drives me nuts. Like, I can white concrete, but I can't have concrete pillars, I can't have concrete stairs, I can't have concrete slabs. This is the kind of stuff I'm hoping shows up in the next update. 1.15 or whatever the heck it's called. Hello, I cannot pronounce your username. Massive world like your new one, but much older and better. Slavkia. 2010 to 2018. Ah, you've been playing Minecraft for a while. I see you too have culture. Alright, let's go diorite. Just for now. And then, if that doesn't look good, then we will figure it out later. We will kick that can down the road. Okay. Let's give this a shot. One, two, no, huh? 3, 4. 1, 2. At 1, 2, 3. Sorry, miscounted. Rip. F's in the chats. Is that what we're gonna do? Gotta pay our respects. You started playing Minecraft and you were in first grade. That makes me feel ancient. You were 5 when this game came out. Okay. I was about to graduate high school, so... No judgment here. We all like Minecraft. It's for the love of the game. Well, you know what? That actually doesn't look too bad. It's not quite what I would qualify as perfect, but there we go, guys. What do we think of that? Could put some lights behind it to make it pop. To be honest, I actually don't mind the way it looks like this. Let's get this out during the daytime. Oh man. Can barely see it. It's back way up here. Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely getting more visible. I bet if I were to make that with... Man, what did this guy use in his build? I bet he used Quartz with the regular texture pack, because in there it doesn't have stuff, the outlines. Yeah, we're gonna go smooth Quartz. That's a little better. Thank you! Thank you! If concrete had stairs, slabs, concrete walls, like, I wish... Oh, there's so many things that I want for this game that it just can't provide. But either way, we've got the MetLife logo up there in some capacity, so... I think the further away you get, the better it looks. There is something else I could do. Hold on. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. There we go. I can get behind that. Alright, so that means we just need to do the same thing over here. Whoops. Alright, pop those like that. Just like that. And then I put that there and that there. Yeah. All right. That does not look bad. Okay. All right, so the next order of business, which I think I'll save for the next stream because it's been about... How long has it been now? About 4 hours? There we go. Real fast. Let's take a look at it. At night. Yeah, so you come out of the tunnel. There you go. Clearly visible MetLife logo right there. Still looks great all the way around the top. Yeah. This is looking good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I think we've made a lot of progress. We certainly got a lot of stuff done on the inside of the building. On Wednesday, goals are to finish up the roof, at least get started and hopefully finished with the interior of the base. The area where all the shops and everything are. Hopefully Carbon stops by for that one because he's the one who sent me that video that shows like the walkthrough of the lower portion of the building. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks new subscribers. Colin, it was great to make your acquaintance. Welcome. Welcome to our little group here. I'll work on getting a Discord channel set up. But yeah, don't worry, Polar. I'm hopefully going to get started earlier on Wednesday, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Yeah. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I will see you next time.